Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a good Halloween, happy Halloween, all that stuff. Uh, Too old to go out to clubs and stuff like I used to. I just kind of went out with my friend and we drove around and we looked at some lights and the old neighborhood I grew up in and stopped to talk to a few people. There's a woman there who, a couple of them, one I grew up with, she's my age, she was a kid, but right across the street they got like a huge Halloween setup. It's great. They've been doing it for years. Um, Talked to her for a while, drove around, got a all that stuff, just and come home and I'm gonna do this video and watch a scary movie or something and go to bed because I'm old and tired. I worked all day. Anyway, guys, yeah, what did I wear today? Well, for some reason I got away from Throwback Thursday, and I don't know why. Uh, I just kept forgetting to do them. But we're gonna do a Throwback Thursday today, like we used to. Uh, I finally wore that Gillette that I bought, that Gillette Wild Rain. Uh, my God, it makes me think of junior high prom with my girlfriend at the time. Honestly, it really does. Uh, I didn't wear this one. I wore cool. Was it the cool one, Cool Wave? But I had this one too, and I was trying to decide as I got out of the shower that night which one I was going to wear. And the only reason I went with the Cool Wave is because I had the Cool Wave uh, aftershave and gel and deodorant, and I only had this and the deodorant. I bought the deodorant for this too, by the way. Hold on, I'll show you. There's the deodorant. Uh, yeah, this this whole if I could find the aftershave balm gel, shaving gel, I would wear it. But this gel deodorant, it was revolutionary at the time, man. It was the coolest thing. Everybody had it. I don't think people who weren't around between like 93 and 97, 98 ish really realized how big this Gillette stuff was back in the day. It was huge. It was pretty popular. And yeah, it just makes me think of that time and the good times I had with her and fun times at school and really starting to discover myself as not an adult but growing into an adult, you know what I mean? It's great. It was great. Anyway, that's the story. Let's get into the fragrance. Uh, I really couldn't find a whole lot of notes on this. I'm sure if I looked hard enough I could, but I don't. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to tell you what I smell. This fresh, watery vibe from the cologne, not the cologne, the cologne that's in this, and green, spicy, peppery kind of notes off the top. That's what you get. It's gorgeous. And then there's a fresh green mint and cedarwood combo that comes out, and sandalwood that comes out mixing with a soapy, clean lavender on top of a base of soft leather, uh, woody patchouli, and a clean musk. I mean, and it's got back in the day Gillette, kind of like a lot of places. It has this, and I don't know what it is, but it's a chord note, whatever. It's it's Gillette. All the Gillette products back in the day had it. If you know it, you know it. You don't, you don't. I can't really explain it any better than that. It smells like the 90s, man. It's so good. So freaking good. I mean, but taking the nostalgia glasses off, let's do that. Wait, one more nostalgia whiff. Oh, yeah. All right. It smells like an aftershave. It's the best way I can describe it, honestly. Nothing super special about it, honestly, other than the nostalgia hit. It smells like an aftershave. Not quite a barbershop fragrance only. It is a barbershop fragrance, but it's not quite just a barbershop. A little fresher, greener, a little sharper than most barbershops, more like a sheep red at the start, um, mixed with that classic soapy, clean, woody barbershop vibe, a little bit of leather you get in most barbershops. At heart, it's a soapy, clean barbershop. Uh, with an added green freshness. You know what I mean? That's kind of the fragrance. It's a soapy, clean, green, woody fragrance. Honestly, there's nothing, again, nothing spectacular about it. 93 is when this one was made. Um, Jeez, 93. 90s were a good time, man. If you weren't there, you missed it. They were a good time to be a teenager, let me tell you. Um, Now, this is super expensive for an aftershave online. I've seen it as low as 60, but the average price seems to be about 80 to $100, even a little more. Is it worth it? Let me explain. Honestly, nothing special. Like I said, if you have no nostalgia for it, it's just another clean green barbershop type fragrance. There's nothing, aftershave. There's nothing super special about it that way. Uh, Now, if you have an affinity for it and you have the money, then yes, I'd say it is worth it. I put it on and was immediately, like I said, brought back to 95 and my girlfriend, her graduation, middle school, us going to high school together, lots of parties and beaches and summer days, football games, rugby games, wrestling matches, winter nights, sliding, and just all that fun you had as a teenager, right? So if you have that with it, that nostalgia, that then, and you have the money, sure, go ahead. It's your money. If you got a little extra, you're gonna spend $100 on an aftershave from 1993, 94. That, like I said, honestly isn't anything special. You go right ahead. But I mean, if you can find it for $5 or $10 like I did, hell yeah, scoop it up. Even if you don't have an affinity, you can sell it, right? I'm not selling it. Don't ask. Um, but yeah, that's about it, guys. Honestly, I will say I have heard uh, that the older bottles like this, a lot of them have gone off. This one hasn't. It's perfectly fine. Um, for being what, 93? We'll say 94, 2004, 2014, 30 years old. Not a damn thing wrong with it. Performance, again, it's an aftershave. Projects pretty good for a solid hour. All that alcohol and stuff burning off, good arm's length. Comes in, gives you a bubble for about an hour. Decent little bubble. It's not massive or anything. It's just a few feet out there. You'll leave a little bit of whistle. Then it's a decent little skin scent for an hour. Then it's, I wouldn't say gone. It sits on the skin pretty close and pretty light for a solid 3 or 4 hours after that. But honestly, after 3, 4 hours, you're gonna have to reapply. But it's an aftershave, and it's 30 years old, so that's pretty damn good. Yeah. Again, to reiterate, it's not worth the money unless you've got a super nostalgia feelings for it. It's just not. Uh, or if you're a collector with money, you just like collecting aftershaves, sure. I mean, but don't get it spending 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 plus dollars on it thinking you're getting some fabulous secret scent that just will set the night ablaze and have people falling in love with you. No, it's a basic ass aftershave. Smells really good, but it's kind of like I said, just a green barbershop fragrance, honestly. And it's really nice, but not worth that kind of money, to tell you the truth. Um, yeah, there is. I heard there's a company that does a dupe of this. I can't remember the name of it. You can just Google it. I don't know how much it is, but maybe try that. I'm sure it's a hell of a lot cheaper than $100, and it's an eau de toilette, from what I understand. So yeah, so give it a shot, guys, if you can, but do not go out and purchase it for that kind of money unless you're loaded. All right, guys, peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves.